Sniper Tarot. I'm here to do a daily collective message for all signs, all placements for August 28th, 2025. But this video is timeless, so when you hear the message is when you're meant to receive it. Again, this will be a collective message for all signs, all placements. It'll be a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Let's call in spirit. There's my kitty. Okay, so grab your tea, coffee, water, whatever it is you like to have. I've got my coffee here, and we're going to look in to see what the message is from Spirit for the day. Yes. Okay, so let's pull a card from What's the Tea Oracle card deck and get a scoop on what the tea is for the day. Feel free to fast forward through the shuffling if you want. That way you can get right to the reading. Angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message for the collective. What is the tea for the day? August 28th, 2025, please. What is the tea? If you're new here, welcome. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you like my readings. What is the tea, please, Spirit? What is the tea for the day? Welcome back to my subscribers as well. Thank you for always being here. Wow. Well, that's not a very nice card. The card says bankrupt. Okay, and it looks like there's a past due bill here. So you may be dealing with some financial challenges here today. So let's see what the tarot has to say about all this. A lot of people are still struggling within this economy, so I understand that. So you may be dealing with a lot of bills at this time. You may be considering filing for bankruptcy. Let's see what the cards say. Angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message for the collective. All signs, all placements for August 28th, 2025, please. Okay. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Well, that's a good sign. Most important message for the collective, August 28th, 2025, please. We have the Eight of Cups in the upright position. And we have the Nine of Wands. Back of the deck, we have the Five of Cups in the reverse position. Okay. So, and we'll go back and clarify the cards. But already I'm kind of seeing where this is going. With the Five of Cups in the shadow here, for what you don't see, being reversed, there could be some type of new relationship or a return of a past friend coming in with the Five of Cups being reversed. So this is for what you don't see. So return of an old friend or a new relationship coming in. Now with the Ace of Pentacles, I'm definitely feeling like this is a new beginning, a new footing, a new creative idea, new ways of making money as well with the Ace of Pentacles in the upright position. Growth. This could be balancing between the spiritual and the physical. So I'm definitely seeing a new beginning here. And it's just beginning, the growth of a new prospect, a new job, a new idea, something like that. And it seems like with the Eight of Cups, you could be daydreaming about this new idea, this new venture, this new creative endeavor, this new life. And you're sitting back with the Nine of Wands, kind of sitting back and contemplating your next move. So with the Nine of Wands, you may be stopping to ponder, pause. You may be struggling financially at this time, so you may be sitting back saying, what can I do? And you may be using your imagination here in order to come up with a new creative idea. And that's what I'm feeling here, in order to get you out of this place here. This, what you don't see here with this new relationship or new friend may come into this situation. I feel like it's a little bit separate. It's kind of like Spirit saying, hey, I know you're going through this right now, but there is a new friend or a new relationship coming, an old friend or a new relationship coming in for you. But it feels like you may have been struggling perhaps financially. Now you're sitting back and you're before you get up, you're thinking about all the things that you can do in order to create a new beginning for yourself. You're using your imagination to come up with some creative idea in order for new growth of pentacles, okay? New growth of materialistic gain in order to maybe get you out of this place. A place of where you're struggling financially in order to pay your bills, contemplating bankruptcy, things like that. Let's do some clarification here. But yeah, I do see a return of an old friend or a new relationship coming in. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Please clarify the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Three of Swords. Yeah, this is, you're creating a new life, a new beginning after heartache. So you may have gone through some type of breakup or something where you've had to kind of start over again. And that may be why you're struggling here with all the bills. And you're coming up where you're contemplating or pondering a new creative idea in order to move forward. And you're summoning the energy in order to start this new beginning. You're using your imagination in order to come up with some kind of idea to get you out of this place after some type of heartache. Clarify the Eight of Cups, please, Spirit. And we have the Moon card. Yeah, you're all up in your head and your imagination here, your subconscious, coming up with the creative ideas here. So you could be daydreaming, okay? You're all up in your head about what you're going to do. It may be having you all up in your head because you're nervous about these bills. Please clarify the Nine of Wands, please, Spirit. And we have the King of Swords. Please clarify the Five of Cups. And we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse position. Okay. So for what you don't see with the Five of Cups, perhaps a new relationship or an old friend returning, is perhaps because they're realizing that you're available now. You're no longer trapped within a relationship here, is what it feels like. They've learned that you have become single, perhaps. You're no longer bound by some type of situation. So now you're going to see the return of an old friend, or a new relationship could be coming in for you. There is the Knight of Cups in the shadow as well here. We'll get to that in just a moment. But with the Moon card, that is clarifying the the Eight of Cups. The Moon card is a major arcana. It's reversed. So you could be all up in your head about, all the using your imagination in order to help get yourself out of this situation. But you may be going a little bit far with your imagination with the Moon card. It may be a little bit of a delusional thought about what you can possibly do in order to get yourself out of this situation. I feel like Spirit is saying, be realistic about your expectations, okay? Be realistic about the creative thoughts that you're having in order to get yourself to this new life, new abundance. So Spirit is saying, try to stay in reality here, okay? In order to try to find a way in order to help yourself through this financial situation here. The King of Swords here is clarifying the Nine of Wands here. I feel like this is just you, the King of Swords, male or female here, which is just taking control, okay? Using your will in order to, or determination in order to create a way to where you can start anew, okay? This is you being strong, being brave, taking control of your life, being disciplined, being logical. So you need to be logical instead of, you can think about all the things and use your imagination in order to create this, but be realistic as well about what it is that you want to come up with in order to dig yourself out of this hole. The Knight of Cups is also back here in the shadow for what you don't see. In the reverse position, I feel like this could be somebody that you're dealing with here. A deceptive person, a scammer. Perhaps this person that you had a broken relationship with that caused you to go into this new situation where you're having to deal with bankruptcy or past due bills or things like that. What is the conclusion of this reading, please, Spirit? What is to come in this situation? We have the Six of Cups in the reverse position. And we have the Page of Wands. Back of the deck, we have the Magician. So what you don't see is you manifesting a new reality. And I feel like that's what's happening here, is you're taking time to rest, rejuvenate, okay? Be determined about creating a new endeavor for yourself, staying in reality to create a new life for yourself and a new abundance, a new way of making money in order to be able to help you through the situation financially. You're manifesting it. You're manifesting the new reality for yourself. You may even be sitting, meditating on the manifestation as well with the Nine of Wands here. I just did a manifestation for financials as well. So you may be doing like I do and speaking to the universe about it. The Six of Cups is here in the reverse position. This is talking about a future event that could be coming in for you with the Page of Wands here. This is just a future event where you're thinking creatively, and you may come up with some type of genius idea in order to pull yourself out of this hole. It could have to do with this person from your past that's coming in. Again, this feels separate to me. So for what you don't see is the return of a past friend or a new relationship. It may be tied to, you know, you coming up with a genius idea in order to pull yourself out of the situation. But I'm not sure. It feels like a separate entity to me. This Knight of Cups also feels like this may be this person that you, in the shadow over here, this Knight of Cups, maybe the person that broke your heart here, where you've had to start a new beginning. But you are manifesting a new beginning here. You're manifesting a way and being creative. You're going to be coming up with some type of genius idea in order to pull yourself out of this bankruptcy, past due bills, feeling overwhelmed at this time. Let's pull a message from the universe to finish up your reading. Message from the universe, please, Spirit, for the collective, all signs, all placements, for August 28th, 2025, please. So it says, release old doubts and fears. You are currently undergoing changes that are necessary for your highest good. They are changes that have been long awaited. Leave the past where it belongs in the past. Trust that everything will fall into place for you in divine timing. So that just sums up your reading, collective. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I hope you have a wonderful day today. Please be compassionate and kind to one another. And remember that not everyone is going through the same exact thing that you are. So be courteous to one another. Namaste.